Hey Pisces! Nice to see you again. Happy New Year. Very, very excited to read for you for the month. See what's up with you. See where you've been. See where you're going. I've missed you. All right, let's dive right in. I feel like Spirit's got some stuff to say for Pisces. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. Love it. Spirit, what does Pisces need to know in January? It's New Year, Spirit. That Gregorian calendar has turned. And Pisces, woo! Pisces would like to know what's ahead for them. What do they need to know to live their most joyful, creative, fulfilling, loving life possible this month? Pisces. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. Okay. Let's just see. Don't even know how many cards I got. All right, I knew it. I never, I know how many cards I need when I start, but then I don't stop till Spirit says stop. And they've got a little epic to share with you. Pisces. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. What do they need to know, Spirit? My beautiful Pisces. Dreamy Pisces. What do they need to know this month, Spirit, to make it the best one yet? Ooh. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay, Pisces. So, what is going to serve you best this month from the very beginning is to take on the attitude of the eternal student. And a lot of you Pisces are already really good at this. You do this naturally. The Page of Pentacles is showing up as who you are, where your story begins. The Page of Pentacles is like the eager apprentice, the good student. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's like, I'm here to learn, I'm excited, I want to make that money. Like, that's the other thing about the Page of Pentacles is they're focused on results. Whether it's financial results or whether it's like, hey, I started out this morning with 5 pieces of wood and I finished this evening with a new table in my living room, or whatever. It's about results. It's about gaining something from the practice and the knowledge. So it feels to me like this month, sacred knowledge, increasing your skills, and even maybe working with other people, sharing with other people in a big group is going to benefit you. I feel that you are both learning and sharing that sacred knowledge. So again, I feel like some of you might be working in, either you work on a team, you know what I mean? Like where you work with a couple of other people, or maybe you even have like a co-working space, or like a mastermind group where you get together with people. It's like we don't all do the same thing, but we can all share our different diverse talents and come together to create something else. For some of you, this might be something like a podcast. Like, it's something that is fun. The Three of Cups is about having fun with people, like, with people who you love, like with friends. It's get-togethers, it's partying, but it has something to do with producing a result. So, feels to me like some of you might be doing something fun with friends. Don't be discouraged for those of you Pisces who have this incredible vision that hasn't yet come to pass. Showing up in your past is the Star. This is one of my favorite cards. It's a beautiful card. Hope springs eternal. This is magic. This is have faith, keep going, trust yourself. You know, the stars are always there, but they only show in the dark. So this is asking you to continue walking with faith. Not everybody's going to get it. That's okay. What I would advise you is to not spend your time worrying about or bandying back and forth with kind of immature people. There might be a little bit of... Okay, here's what I'm getting, and this is the part where I have to say, you know, of course you understand these are general readings, right, Pisces? So I'm getting different messages about different cards for different Pisces. So this won't apply to everybody, okay? So don't take it personally, and if it doesn't resonate, like, don't worry about it. But what I'm feeling with some of you is like, it's time to stop playing in the sandbox. It's time to stop like pretending like you need training wheels, or working and talking and like I said, like going back and forth with people who need training wheels because you don't. Some of these people around you haven't matured to the level that you have, and that's not a judgment. That's not like you're so much better than them, Pisces. Like, no. But you're at a different point in your life. You're at a point where you're a little impatient and a little ready to be like, like, let's just go. Let's just do this. And I would actually I would counsel you, and I don't normally feel this for you, Pisces, but I would counsel you, and Spirit just said Aries moon. So some of you might have some strong Aries placements that might be driving, like Venus in Aries, Mars in Aries, Moon in Aries, might be driving you to say something a little bit rash or make an impulsive, like, that you might... I would just say that normally it's not something that you have to worry about, but this month I would actually be a little careful that you don't say or do something a little bit impulsive just because you want to like barrel through and get past something, or get over a hump. I think you should focus on you. I think that it's not your business to convince anybody else of what you're doing, and you would be wasting your time. It just feels like there's a little bit of childishness around you, or a little bit of like distractions, like this there's a lot going on at once, and there's so much potential here, so much. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, the World, the Queen of Pentacles sitting at the conclusion of your reading as a beautiful like sign of progression and level up from the page all the way through these experiences, evolving into the Queen, evolving to like the next level. You're earning your stripes is what Spirit just said, which is funny. Like, maybe some of you are going to hear that phrase, or you've heard that phrase before, and that's why they put it that way, just to give somebody like that extra validation. But that's what they said. You're going to earn your stripes. Or maybe somebody's literally in the military and going to earn some kind of stripes. I don't know. I'm just the reader. It's time for you to sit down and gain and hone and work the skills that you want to work, to make the money that you want to have the career that you want to have. It's not even just money. It's like the resources and the sense of satisfaction of, I took it all the way. Like I said, like this foretells this wonderful evolution from page into queen. I get it. I planted my seed, and inside that seed, like, it contained an orchard. You're getting to a point where it feels to me also like you're making a shift in your finances, little shifts. Like, I'm going to move this little bit of money over here. I'll move this over there. I'll work a little bit more on this and a little bit less on that. There's some of that back and forth. That's a very good thing. For those of you who haven't been thinking about doing that, this is a good month to be looking at your budget and making little adjustments and seeing, if I play this differently, depending on how I arrange these, I could make my money infinite. See, infinity symbol, get it, get it, get it. The 8, and the 8, this is good stuff. 8s are, like, in numerology, 8 is also money. Just by the way, tarot's awesome and full of imagery. I love it. Things are happening fast. The way is being cleared. Especially the more that you kind of set aside any like petty or competitive or just distracting people that are kind of keeping you in the sandbox, like Spirit was saying, or with the training wheels on when you don't need them. Like, that's just, I'm not trying to say ditch these people, they're slowing you down. That's not what I mean. I mean that if there's somebody who is just... If somebody is tripping you up on the way to what you want, it's not like you have to cut them out of your life, but it's like, okay, it was really awesome talking to you. I got to get to my homework now, or to my whatever now. Click. Like, it's okay. Draw boundaries. Be like, oh, this month I'm super busy. Like, this month I need to bang out this project so I can be the Queen of Pentacles at the end of the month. So I'll see you guys later. Just like that. And what is the potential result? I say potential because your free will is everything, Pisces. You can listen to this reading and like throw it out and forget about it, or you can lean in and do as much as you can to like enhance these potentials and sidestep the pitfalls. The potential looks really beautiful. The World. The World is literally the ultimate card in the tarot. And it's the card for getting to the top of something. This plus the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you might end up getting promoted by the end of the month or published. Like, and if you're not doing this by the end of the month, it might be like, oh, that's where I'm going now. Like, that's the direction that I am now heading in because of the work that I put in, because of my willingness to put on like my fucking like eager student apprentice cap and be like, I'm all about learning the sacred knowledge I need to make that Queen of Pentacles coin and get to the top. Get to the top of where I want to be. This is like bird's eye view. Like, now I get it. Like, thank you. It's that wonderful moment in your life. You know, you might have had a couple of these before. And this is what Spirit is saying, where, you know, if somebody asked you 6 months ago, you might have been like, I hate this and everything stinks and like it's just not going right at all. And if I could just start again, if I could just turn back time a year or whatever. So a lot of you are coming to a point where it's going to be like, wow, like thank God that, you know, like nobody answered my prayer of going back in time and changing things, because now I know I'm getting to where I need to go. I needed these challenges. I needed these conflicts. I needed that friction, that sandpaper to polish my soul. Okay? Go for it. Go for it. The vision that you've had that you might be worried was like, that's never going to happen, or it's just like, if it didn't happen last year, then like, how could it possibly still come to fruition? For many, many, many of you, it is still on course to come to fruition. Like I said, it's all about your free will. It's all about what you choose to do with this energy, but there's a lot to be said for the path. The trajectory is looking pretty good and pretty clear, and like things want to be happening to you this month. Offers coming in, invitations coming in, you putting your name out there, you getting responses. Stir the pot. Not the fight pot. the pot of like cool cauldron wands, what do I want to happen in my life? That pot. Pour skills and excitement and vision and stir that pot. It's a lot of stirring I'm doing. Okay, all right. Let's now look and see how this story is reflected or enhanced by your fiercely focused spread. And for those of you Pisces who haven't been here before, this is just a quick 5-card reading that I do to cap off your reading every month by kind of zooming in and looking at a theme for your month and the action steps Spirit wants you to take when it comes to health, money, work, relationships, etc. The 4 corners: body, mind, heart, and soul. Okay, so Spirit, what is the energy that is working with Pisces and that Pisces is working with this month? What do you want Pisces to know in January 2019, Spirit? What is available to them? Pisces, Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. If the world wasn't enough for you and the stars were not enough for you, here's the sun. Now we're just missing the moon, but that's okay because the moon is your card, so you can represent the moon, and we can just say that you've got the sun, moon, and the stars going for you this month, Pisces. The sun is the spotlight. The sun is clarity. The sun is, oh my God, again, like that feeling of I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. I get why I was supposed to go through that. Like, now I know where to go. Now I know how to go forward. Yes, like illumination, enlightenment. And it's also energy and vitality and just being yourself. Like, you know, this baby is like, I don't need clothes. I don't need a crown to feel fancy. I love me. This is me. Yay! And it's not an ego thing of I'm the best. It's just like, I like myself. I love myself. I've got problems and I've got wounds and I've got blind spots, but I'm pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, I like me. Coming into the spotlight, Pisces, between the world and the star and the sun, coming into the spotlight, things are going to make more sense. It's going to become more clear. By the end of January 19, things are going to be more illuminated. Some of you will have made tremendous progress And for those of you who don't necessarily feel like you've made this tremendous progress, at least it will be like, oh, now I know where to go. I see where I may have gone a little bit wrong or where I need to lean in a little harder. You feel me? Okay, so now let's look at your money, work, energy, resources, effort. Spirit, what do you want to tell Pisces? What's your advice for Pisces? Wow. Beautiful. Another card telling you to get together with your friends who have different expertise than you to work on something. Like, together we are stronger. A triangle, right? Like the pyramids. It's like one of the strongest, most steady shapes that there is. So for some of you, it literally is working with a trio or just with a group. If it's not literally 3 of you, but I do feel strongly that's a lot of 3s. And this is about doing something with people who you appreciate. You appreciate your skills. Again, both of these cards, what they have in common, even though the 3 of Cups is more about like fun and friendliness, what they have in common is like, we all have different abilities, and together we create this amazing 3-part harmony. Okay? Really lovely. It also speaks of a milestone. So when like Spirit really doubling down on, there's a lot that you can achieve or kind of set yourself up for success for the whole year in January 2019. So take advantage, lean in. Okay, now let's look at your mind, your thoughts. What are you thinking? What are you speaking? What are you hearing? Beautiful. Gosh, Pisces. This is gaining perspective. This is leaving behind a situation that was kind of distracting and annoying, which speaks really nicely to me for some of you being willing to just skate right past this. Like, no, you know what? I don't need to like argue with that person or convince them of why, you know, this or that. Or I'm not going to get into like a Facebook comment war when I have really important things to do. Gotta go. Again, it's another card of clarity and like the path ahead becoming clear. I really feel strongly. Please, you know, for those of you who don't, like, I feel that some of you really are going to have something that happens in January that's like just a major confirmation of being very much on the right track. But even for those of you that don't get that absolute confirmation, it's like you sort some things out this month, some important things out, and really get oriented to, wow, where you want to go. I love it. Sorry. Like, I was going to say, now let's look at like love, relationships, romance, whatever Spirit wants to highlight in the emotional realm. And you have the basically arguably the best card that you could get, 10 of Cups. Being surrounded by love, being protected, being appreciated. This is enduring. This is long lasting. You know, the 2 of Cups is nice to see because it's like, oh, crush, or like, oh, somebody cool that I'm going to have chemistry with. The 10 of Cups is like wife, husband, child. You know what I mean? Like, this is, we have real potential. We can take it all the way. The 10 of Cups also represents a celebration. So literally, I feel some of you are celebrating like anniversary, marriage. I mean, of course, it's New Year, it's the holidays, so some of you could be with your families, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling like some kind of... Some of you bought a house. Again, I'm just the reader, but like some of you, it's like, oh my God, look at our house. Like our life is beginning, finally. Like, oh, it feels really good. Feels really good. There's so much love around you, Pisces. Like, please, you know, I'm going to go full Mary Tyler Moore. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have town, why don't you take it? You're gonna Pisces after all. Ba-da-ba-ba, hat. Okay, for any of you who actually know Mary Tyler Moore, I'm feeling very silly. That's okay, silly is like my native state. Wow. Okay. Double down some more, why don't you, Spirit? 8 of Wands. Lots of activity. Things happening quickly. Strike while the iron is hot, is what Spirit just said. So it's like, get in on the action while the action's good. God, so many cards of like smooth sailing and speed and things getting clear, clearing the way, clearing the air. Oh, I love this, Pisces. Some of you building houses, some of you building businesses, some of you building beautiful communities full of love and appreciation and mutual support. Gosh, I want to say thank you for doing the good work, Pisces, because this looks like good stuff. And the work you do on yourself, it's kind of like, clean your own sidewalk or whatever it is they say, like clean the walkway in front of your own house. When you do that work to enlighten and take care of yourself, like, please know how contagious, like wonderfully contagious that is. And that's what they're telling me for you. So that makes me excited too. Like, you're going to be a good influence on some people in January, okay? Whether you know it or not. I love it, Pisces. Looks like you're setting yourself up for success indeed in the new year. Let me know if any of this is resonating or not, or if you have questions, stick them below. I would love to hear from you. I really appreciate you, Pisces. Thank you for being here, and I really hope this is helpful now and throughout the month as you sit down, buckle down, and bang out that good work that you're going to do that puts yourself on top of the world, right in the spotlight. I love you, Pisces. See you next week. Bye.